Hello, good day, my awesome diamond friends. Welcome to our Tuesday talk. So happy to be with you as usual. I am humble and honored to be able to share with you. It's a special edition Tuesday, and I'm glad that you're here joining us today, whether you're live or whether you're watching the replay later. Still, I love you just the same. So tell me, how have you been? Already the end of March, 3 whole months has gone in the year, and as usual, we're here to encourage you and keep pushing and keep going because there's no looking back. Trust me. Whatever goals you have that you want to achieve to get your ultimate dream, my friends, there is no way that we're going to look back and start over. Even if you fall and stumble a little bit, just brush off yourself and continue going. Nothing like that feeling of achieving things for yourself. Trust me, I know you've been there. I know that you have been through good and bad. We all have. But in your whole lifetime, if you're honest with yourself, don't you love that feeling, isn't that satisfaction not only of achieving or accomplishing things for yourself, but helping somebody else doing it also? And that's what we're here for, as usual, to motivate you, encourage you, and anything that we could do to assist you to continue moving forward. And I had a particular topic I wanted to speak about, but then I saw a posting this morning that one of the young ladies that I know posted, and it made me switch gears. And I don't want to mess it up, so I just read it. It says, in a society that we live in today, that profits from self-doubt, that everything, you're bombarded, or you don't look good enough, your hair is not this way, or your hair is not that way, you're not this weight, you're not this height, you don't have this kind of job. But it says, in a society that profits from self-doubt, liking yourself is a rebellious act. So who is with me? Who is it with me today that is rebel to the bone, that no matter what society says, or what they do, or what they say that we should be, that you're rebellious and you say, I don't care, I love me for me, I like me, not, self-love is easy, but actually liking yourself, when you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? No regrets, keep pushing forward, no questions about yourself. You're wonderfully made, and that's it. So it's just a matter of continuing pushing forward. It's a matter of continuing that self-evaluation and telling yourself that you're amazing, that you're awesome. But if you have areas that you need to work on, well, then just work on it. But do not have that self-doubt. Don't let this society and people, friends, co-workers, even family put you down. That's why we're here always on this group and anywhere, encouraging you and motivating you to take that time and work on yourself. We know life is not easy per se, quote unquote. Life should be simple. You get up in the morning, you take care of your business, you take care of your family, you go to work or you go to your business, come home and you start over again. That is kind of simple. But for some reason, it's just not easy at all. With all of the stuff that we are bombarded, if it's not one thing, it's the other. How people would say, I don't want to call on negativity, but sometimes you're getting out of something, and before you're finished, and you give thanks for the good and the bad, because that makes you, right? But sometimes as you're walking out of that particular situation, there's another one coming right in, just kind of like with the arms folded waiting for you. But guess what? You can go through. Remember, it says in the Psalms, even if you walk through, I don't want to get preachy because that is not my forte. I know certain things, but I know when you need your spiritual embodiment, or anything that you need, there's people that are there for that. I'm just saying from what I know, what I've heard, what I've read. It says even though you walk through the valley of death, it doesn't say even though you get there and you wallow on it and you just kind of sit there and play with the mud. It says walk through. So that's why we're here, to motivate you all the time. So whether if it's good, not so good, or bad, you still have to walk through it, my friends. You have to walk through. That's the key word right there. So I'm here today to let you know that I know you're amazing. And this is what I look at, and I even walk with it in my purse. So the next time you see me, and I don't have purse many times, but when I do have a purse, I walk with this. Because I have to remind myself, right? Because even though you think about it, but there's always something, coming across that makes you self-doubt a little bit, right? But we have to shut down that voice inside of us. And like I always say, my friends, if anything that I say here today is a help to you or anyone you know, please don't hesitate to share this video. You don't know who's sitting at their house right now or at their job or in their car in frustration. Let them know that they're amazing. And if you're not able to let them know, tell them I said that they're amazing. Because I'm amazing, you're amazing, but we let them know, let everybody know that they're amazing. It's so important. And I know so many times you or I, we've been through it. We might feel like, our life is not going the way we want it to go. Right? But guess what? In whose hands is it to make a change? It's in your hand. It's in my hands. If you have the choice, you have to make that clear and conscious decision on a daily basis to change, to do something different, to add something to what you did yesterday. It's in your hands, my friend. It's in our hands. Whatever your belief is, whatever your source is, my source is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And, God is that's my God. Some of you might have other beliefs. Some of you might have other spiritual beings. I am not here to criticize or to convince you of how I believe. All I know that He has given me the power to make choices to improve my life. Right? And we're not criticizing people that are in a bad situation, but sometimes they haven't realized that they have the power to make the choice to change. Even if it's just a tiny bit. But we all have the power. Or we all can make different choices. But a lot of times we let our surroundings, our background, our upbringing keep us where we at. You agree with me? But guess what? We have the power. And if you feel you're not strong enough, look for that strength. Look for people to encourage you or help you. Maybe you need some counseling. Maybe you need spiritual counseling. Maybe you need secular counseling. Maybe you need to hash out something with a family member that's been, weighing heavy on your heart. And that's what's keeping you back. But guess what? When you keep something to yourself, whether if it's you're upset with somebody, and that person doesn't know, who's keeping back? Who's staying back? You. Because the person is living their merry life. They don't even know that you're upset. Or they don't even know that they hurt you. So that's holding you back. But I'm here to tell you that if as much or as hard as it is to face those situations, we must, because if not, we're going to stay planted in this one spot. And I don't want you to stay planted in one spot. We all go through it and we live it, but the key word, go through. Keep pushing, keep walking, keep moving forward. Open that next door, and if it's not your door, go to the next door. But it is your choice, right? You have the power to make the changes to make your life better. And I'm so happy to be back with you here on a Tuesday Talk after our little hiatus. I've heard from many of you, and I appreciate you, and you encourage me as well. My job is to motivate you, and as I motivate myself, but I so appreciate you motivating me and letting me know that you appreciate these little moments that we have together. So we're picking back up, whether if it's a Tuesday Talk, Wednesday Talk, it's a talk. So keep looking out for our videos, and as usual, we'll go ahead and share it on YouTube so that you can share it with your friends that are not on Facebook. And if there's a particular topic that you want to make reference on, it's just a small YouTube group, and I appreciate you. But the same way how I relate to a lot of motivational speakers, and I'm not calling myself that, but I know that something that I might say or that you might share is going to motivate someone else. And before I go, 2 things I want to let you know. As usual, you're amazing. Don't forget, write it. If your handwriting is not as cute as this one, which is not mine, disclaimer, but I look at this all the time. You are amazing. Put it in your bathroom mirror. You must go there every morning and you look at it. You are amazing. You have the strength. You have the power to make different choices to change your life. And the second thing I wanted to leave you with is this quote from Ogmandino, which he's brought me through all of my adult years and a lot of his books that I have read. And this one is from a book called The Choice. And because I don't want to mess it up, I'm going to read it to you. And it says, choice. The key is choice. You have options. You need not spend your life wallowing in failure, ignorance, grief, poverty, shame, and self-pity. But hold on. It is true. If this is true, why then so many of us apparently elect to live in that manner? Well, the answer is obvious. Those who live unhappy, failure have never exercised their options for a better way of life. For a better way, because they have never been aware that they had any choice, right? So, but I'm here to tell you today, you have a choice to change your life. Even though it feels hard and it feels, painful, but it's in your hands, my friends. It is in your hands. Make a conscious decision today, this moment, March 30th, to change your life. One step at a time. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Trust me, when you finish, you're going to feel the difference, right? So the same with your life. As you change, as you take those different choices, there's no such thing as, well, I was born this way, that's how I was raised up, that's who I am, I can't change. That is not true. That is not true. Teach your subconscious. Teach yourself. Start talking to yourself out loud, not in your inner mind, out loud. I am capable. I am amazing. I am able. And I'm going to get it done. Even if it's just one step at a time, even if it's just one small change at a time, and even if it's just one choice at a time. Well, my friends, that's what I wanted to leave you with today. Most importantly, you are amazing. So go ahead and click on the bell when we're finished that says notify me when Ellie Mae goes live so that you don't miss us next time, because it might not be a Tuesday, even though we still might call it a Tuesday talk. And don't forget to share with your friends, because somebody could be sitting right now suffering, thinking they don't have a choice and they cannot change. But I'm here to let them know and let you know that you can. Well, my friends, I appreciate you being with me here today. And as usual, bye for now. Talk to you later.